Now you're ready to apply the Perfection Undercoat. It's very simple to do, and it sands to an exceptionally smooth matte finish, so it's easy to check hull fairness. Firstly, put on your safety glasses, gloves and overalls. Then stir the contents of each component. The components must be mixed in the volume ratio of base to curing agent shown on the product label. Measure out appropriate volumes by decanting the components into a separate container, a paint kettle for example. Stir thoroughly together and then leave for 10 minutes to allow any bubbles to disperse. Tack rag the surface to ensure all traces of dust are removed. Now you can begin to apply the undercoat. Start somewhere where the overlap won't be noticeable, such as on the bow or on the corner of the transom. Roller apply an even coat on one section and lightly tip off the surface vertically with a brush to remove any roller stipple. Be careful not to apply the coat too thickly so as to avoid runs and sags. Move to the next section. Roller and tip off with a brush in the same way. Along the overlap, quickly work the brush up and down over the surface to merge the layers together. Then lightly tip off with the brush vertically to finish. When you have finished the first coat, clean the brush and suspend it in thinner number 9. Discard the roller when it's dry. Allow the first coat to dry. See the product label for details of the overcoating times. These will vary depending on the ambient temperature. For example, at 23 degrees centigrade, the second coat can be applied after 10 hours, so leave it overnight. Apply the second coat in the same way as the first, rolling and tipping off with a brush. Make sure you recoat the entire area. When you have finished the job, thoroughly clean the brush in thinners number 9 and discard the roller when it's dry. Leave the second coat to dry overnight, following the guidance on the product label. Now you're ready to machine sand the undercoat surface using 400 grade paper. Hand sand over the remaining areas you couldn't reach with the 400 grade paper and the sanding block. Finally, dust off the hull thoroughly.